Moon Night Dream. A Slats and Company publication in cooperation with the First Church of the Awkward Question. Copyright 2015, Spokane, Washington, USA. The ocean god shrugs in his sleep and turns over in his bed in the depths of the dark ocean, lost beyond the eastern horizon. The surge of his stirring becomes a strange tide, mounted by a long wave that waves in the wind like the mane of a running stallion. He dreams his pocket has been picked, and his pocket has been picked by a laughing child who runs lightly in the bubbles and foam of the crest of the long wave, shining and bright as a white mane of bubbles and foam, his favorite jewel in her hand, a damp pearl flowing with the ocean's soul, which she flings high up on a beach of black sand and diamonds to light her game of tag with the dolphins and flying fishes. I watch it land there, call it the moon, and turn my attention to the extravagant magic of the jeweled beetles. Those tonsured Italians come away from the job of lighting the sky for a clambering and disorderly assault on the turrets and towers of the awkward moorland castles of Scotch thistle. The moon is a gray egg, out of balance, in a slender basket of gleaming silver. The long-armed juggler sun wears the magician's black coat. His quick silver fingers present the iridescent egg, preliminary to sleight of hand. Watching the moon in the beads lying limp across your breasts, watching the moon in the slick leaves of the cottonwood tree above us. You are as hard to hold as the vision of wind in the moonlit cottonwood tree. The light of the moon is a cloud of stars in the wind-kissed cottonwood. You are a constellation of kissing wind and magic hands. She is not the burned silver my woman dreams most often are, and this spring moon night is a burned silver sculpture. She is summer's ivory mornings, and the rubbing wind is the reaching hand of summer. It is a man-walked moon that talks to me tonight, a moon-touched man walking the earth, inventing tomorrows. Let the soft world of midsummer night never be yesterday. The moon fires a butterfly form in the wet July night sky, a thrown coin stuck in the eye of Mr. Policeman. It huddles, antenna and tentacles curling, an octopus inking fear. The moon is an ivory fishhook. The half moon is a hand axe, its light blue rage. You are fire glittering in ice. Winter is a diagram spelled out in spilled wine, a formal garden of broken bottles. The frightening barefooted run to the arms of spring has begun. The steel grass of yesterday's rain breaks under my boots. A muskrat wrinkles the face of the moon with its fear. The trout are breeding now, or soon. I drop a prayer to the smug god of their hunger and mine, carefully over the willow rushes, gently into the moon's brocade. At Mission Street Bridge I watched the spring flood in the moon's busy embroidery, and listened to strange midnight bird chatter, not at all the slow gossip of sleepy lovers, and no hysterical complaint against the laggard sun. The moon embroidered a jacket for the sleeping trout, the silver trout sleeping in violent green water, the moon-eyed trout leaping in his sleep, moon blood in his eye, the blue hook. The silver trout with blood in his eye lies sleeping in the dark and quiet cold place, deep beneath the green violence that roars down the mountain in spring. It was me that bloodied the eye of the great one-eyed trout when he slipped my blue hook. Now he searches the moon's brocade for smaller dancers to bloody in his gullet. Evening chews her lower lip, inventing lies, awaiting the collector. What part of my poor living shall I give up in tribute to the deadly mafiosi of King Sleep? Not one minute of this anointed night rubbed soft with spring-sweet ointment, and no hour of the carnival midway that rattles our battered senses after daybreak. Dreams, the tokens which legitimize his extractions, are debased by spring. Dreams are butterflies that sometimes bite and sting. Good night, good night. May flights of angels flicker in the candlelight, flicker in the cave candlelight at the center of sleep. May the wind of their wings sing spider string dreams.